talking me.
So yeah,
That's it, man, for the quick shots.
All right, cool. That was a good little list. But since we're done with the quick shots, let's go ahead and hit them with the main topics.
Yeah.
The first one we're gonna talk about today is from Software, but they're not really working on a Bloodborne 2, unfortunately. There's been rumors of a new PS5 exclusive, but we don't really know exactly where they're headed. We know that upcoming in January is Elden Ring's launch.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's kind of, shaky. I mean, there's been possible rumors of a Bloodborne remake
not
they
that.
might do. But,
remake,
yeah. That
with
they
Blue
might
Point,
be doing
or
like
something
right after or something like that. But they're definitely not working on Bloodborne 2.
Nope.
I mean, I know a lot of people have been requesting the remake for one, and then they definitely want a sequel from them. And I don't know if there's been any game that From Software has done that has not had a sequel to it. I mean, maybe the only one would be Demon Souls, but I mean, technically
Dark Souls is
Dark Souls
kind
is
of
the sequel to it.
Yeah,
so.
it's a spiritual successor, right?
Right.
Yeah, so for me, I don't know what's going on with Bloodborne, dude. This is the weirdest thing to me. The absolute strangest thing. I mean, I guess they didn't have a sequel for Sekiro either, or at least not yet. Sekiro,
yet.
there's
Right.
no Sekiro, there's no sequel for that yet.
Right. But that was really just like
That's more
like
recent, a few years ago. Yeah. But Bloodborne has been like in limbo for a long time. Like they only ever released one DLC for it. In the past, they do like more than one DLC for their Souls
like
game, like three. There's like
maybe?
2 or 3 DLCs. They only did one for Bloodborne. People have been asking for a PS5 upgrade. They just never do that. People love Bloodborne, and for some reason, it just doesn't seem to be. Sony owns that IP. They own that. Yes, they own Bloodborne.
Interesting.
They own that IP. Like it was developed by From Software, but it's owned by Sony.
Okay.
So I don't know why you would not want to make a sequel to Bloodborne. Like it's so dope. I loved Bloodborne. I platinumed that game.
Well, the reason why is because they're focused on making all these other remakes for these other smashes.
Yeah.
That they just want to
But
burn it.
give us a sequel. I don't want to like necessarily remake, but like give us a sequel. But I know they're focused on remakes right now, unfortunately. But it's not Bloodborne. It's been confirmed. Like whatever From Software is working on is not Bloodborne.
Which is kind of cool because
It is
I'm
cool.
okay with that.
It's a new IP.
Yeah.
So it's not Dark Souls either. So it's not Dark Souls or Bloodborne related. However, the rumor is that it is more Souls-like than not.
Right.
So
Which
this is
is
going to
their bread
be
and butter.
Yeah, this is going to be more like Souls than Bloodborne or like Sekiro. It's going to be more like a Souls-like game.
And that's kind of cool because it's kind of like Elden Ring is a Souls-like, but it's supposed to be vastly different.
Open world and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, maybe they're giving us a spiritual successor to Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be like Souls, but just, a different name to it or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Bloodborne
because
was completely different from Dark Souls because it was way more fast-paced. You know what I mean? And Elden Ring is completely different from Dark Souls because it's more open world. They have their aspects that are similar because it's the same place doing it, but there's just things that are just different.
Absolutely.
I mean, something that's not Dark Souls 4, but just name something different, Pure Souls or something like that.
Well, dude, when they announced Elden Ring, it was kind of like we all understood that this is the end of the Souls games.
Did we? I didn't know if it was the end.
Well,
I
because they
definitely
said
knew
they
it was
wanted to
something
stop
different.
making Souls game. They wanted to go and do other things. And so maybe that was kind of like the end. But they're going to release more games, and maybe this game that comes out for the PlayStation will be like the Souls game we all want, but they're not doing anymore. Like they're not doing Dark Souls anymore. Like I don't think we're going to
They're just
ever
not
see a
using
Dark
that
Souls
IP
4
title.
again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see like a Dark Souls 4. I think we're done with that name. And you're right. That might be like a new successor like Spirit Souls or whatever, right? Like something dumb, right? But like they know we like that. They know that they've made their living off Souls games.
That's how they stamped them. They made their mark in the game.
So they know we want that. So maybe this is like their way of answering that call. Although I feel bad for Xbox users if this is going to be a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Which is why I always say just get both consoles instead of having the console war. But it is what it is. Either way, it's exciting because From Software is like right up there with Naughty Dog as like maybe the best developer on the planet.
There's a few that are like game. There's those couple of companies that just like set the standard, or they totally revamp things. You know what I mean? It's like somebody coming in and now all of a sudden there's a 3-point line in a basketball game. Like those are the game changers. Those are the ones that you look to, and they will always produce.
Yeah, we look to Rockstar, right? We look to Naughty Dog. We look to, I think From Software is part of that group, dude. Like,
for sure.
You know, like the big triune, these massively incredible companies. I think From Software is part of that group because whenever there's word, it's like madness. Whenever like any word of a new Rockstar game, it's like madness, dude. It's like the talk of the town. It's the same thing with Souls. Whenever there's any word, that was the most anticipated game for year after year was Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Whenever they did the polls or whatever, it was always Elden Ring.
Right.
Like it's so huge. So whenever From Software news comes out, whether it's if this is a rumor and it's not real, I don't care. I want to talk about it because that's how incredible From Software is and how much we love that developer.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, speaking of rumors, that fucking State of Play never even happened.
Dude. What is the deal with that,
I don't know
man?
what the deal was with that, dude. Like, I mean, it was everywhere. Like, everybody and their mom was talking about the rumors and whatnot. And, you know, as I said before, as far as the shit showing in it, I feel like that's up in the air. Like, you know, the most thing you're guaranteed is like the main game that's coming out that they'll be trying to showcase. But I thought the date was solid.
Dude,
You know
I'm
what I
convinced.
mean? They always, you know, announcing it like the day before or like 2 days before. You know what I mean? And you just got to catch it.
I'm convinced it's real. Like, I'm convinced that rumor is real. I believe that Sony is planning a State of Play. Part of me just thinks that whenever these things get leaked, all these companies, they want to change the date up because they don't want it to be leaked. They want it to be like on their terms. And so they basically like just delay it a week.
Yeah.
But I'm convinced that Sony is adamantly determined to show Kenna gameplay. They want to get you hyped, I think.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine why there would not be a State of Play before Kenna.
Maybe they're trying to wait until closer.
Maybe even September. But I think there's going to be one, man. They you know that they have every intention to
because we haven't
get
had
you
one
hyped
yet,
for Kenna.
right?
No.
We haven't had one yet.
We haven't had it like a Kenna showcase.
And all of the other, the previous PS5 exclusive games
Get
have had a
showcases.
showcase, right? I mean, did Demon Souls have one? I can't remember.
Well, they had like a long demo of it.
Right.
I don't know if they had like their own. I can't remember if they had their own State of Play.
But that was
They had like a
demo
long demo of it that showed us the game. We haven't really got that from Kenna. We've
Right.
gotten clips of the game and trailers of the game, but not any like, okay, this is what you're doing.
We've
You're
gotten
moving through
some
the game.
slightly in-depth stuff, but nothing, you know, quite
Right.
as long as like what Deathloop got. Or whatever,
Exactly, or
you
what
know?
Ratchet got, right?
Right, or
What these
Ratchet.
games get is their own little personal
Or
showcase.
even, what was the other game? Snack, whatever.
I think Returnal even got a long
Returnal got
gameplay
one.
demo. What was
the
Bugsnax got a long
Bugsnax
demo
got, like,
too
a
in a
long
State
one,
of Play.
too.
You're right, a good little chunk.
Right.
So we haven't got that with Kenna, and you know they want to do that. And so I think that's where the rumors are coming from, that internally they're planning to do that.
Yeah.
And I would bet, like you, I'm not expecting anything big. I'm expecting Kenna
Right.
to be like the centerpiece
Well,
there.
Kenna's big
you know?
to me, but yeah, like
No,
not like
by big, I mean
AAA
like a
or
reveal. Like,
no
here's
God of War,
right?
or Horizon,
Right.
You know, Forbidden West.
I don't
type
expect
shit.
anything like that.
Nothing added onto it. I think it would have its own. You know what I mean? I don't think that they would do something that, you know, to try to showcase Kenna and then let's give you God of War, like,
And then
that would just
trample on
shit all over
Kenna's
news,
steam.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pull the wind right out of their sails. So
Yeah,
I'm
for
expecting it. I believe it. But I just think the date, it was way off. And part of me wonders if that's Sony just trolling, you know, playing games. Well, we can release this when we want to release this.
Yeah.
We'll announce it next week, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. You know,
Yeah.
we'll see if there's any more rumors. Obviously, we'll be talking about it.
Keep our eyes
If it
peeled.
does pop up sometime this week, you know, coming up, then you know we'll be talking about it on the next
Definitely.
episode. So
I love you,